Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are preparing for competitive types of entrance examinations, then you are at a very good platform. Logical reasoning is one of the very important topic for all types of competitive examinations. If you are preparing for your bachelor's levels entrance examinations or master's levels entrance examinations or UPSC or all other types of entrance examinations, you will definitely see some questions from logical reasoning. In this video, we will be discussing very important, easy and practical tips and tricks about how to solve questions from logical reasoning. Now let us move to the tips and trick. Now let us see this slide. Here are some questions. We will not discuss the answer of these questions right now. We will just see the questions and we will try to solve these questions after knowing the tips and tricks. You can easily solve these questions by yourself, but it will take 1 or 2 minutes. But for competitive types of examinations, time is very important. Within 2-3 seconds, your friend will solve these questions and you will get more marks and his name will come in the merit list. So let us see some questions at first. This question seems a little bit difficult, but you can easily solve by knowing tips and tricks. These questions was asked several times in your examinations. These questions also. And for this question, you must know the value of C, O, V, E and R. If we say A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, D is equal to 4, in that way we can easily say the value from 1 to 6 or 7, but it will be quite difficult to know the exact value of R, S, T correctly and in the given frame of time and within that high level of stress in our entrance examinations. So we will be practicing the tips and tricks about knowing the exact value of all alphabet without any confusion. Now let us move to slide this. For A, we know the value of A is 1. If we count from beginning, A gets 1. The value of A will be 1. Value of B is 2. We don't need any tips and trick about A, B, C, D, E and F. F, its value is 6. Or F for friend. Friend has 6 character family. F for family, we can use this another approach as well, but for up to F we don't have any confusion. For G, you must know the value of G in entrance examination correctly, and G can come at the middle, at the beginning, at the last, at any place G can come in your examinations in coding and decoding. So G, you can associate G with G7 or giraffe. G for giraffe, the neck of giraffe is like 7. So the place value or the alphabetical value for G is 7. H, if you see this H, the shape of H is like this, and if you close this H from the top and bottom, this structure is exactly like 8. So the value for H is 8. While coding decoding, the regular value of H is 8. From this structure, from its shape, we can close the top and bottom and we can see 8 in H. So value of H is 8. I see, if you write I like this, the shape will be nearly same as 9. Or you can associate I with I know. If you know something, then you will say I know. No is same like no. I know, no, 9. So I is 9. The place value of J was 8. From this structure G was 7, G7, and place value or the value for I or coding for I is 9. Now J. If you see the structure of J, if you break this J like this front part, beginning part can be considered as a 1, and this dot can be if dot comes back, then it can be considered as 0. So 1 and 0, value of J is 1 and 0, that is 10. Value of J is 10. Value of K, if you see this K, if you break this K, the first line will make 1, and the remaining line, if you make straight from this remaining line, you will get another 1. So value of K is 11. Value of K is 11 because this same K, the K itself says that I am 11, because from this different line you can make 11. L, value of L is last month. Just think last month is December. The value for December is 12. or L is last. What is the last the number in this clock? That is 12. So L stands for 12 for us. The value for L is 12. The coding for L is 12, as L stands for last month. M. In this song, they are saying मैं तेरा boyfriend, or मैं तेरा, M for मैं तेरा. They are itself saying तेरा, मैं तेरा. M is equal to 13. M is equal to 13. The coding for M is 13. N. If you see this N, we can break this N into two parts like this. If you break N like this, you will get I and V. I and V is 4. IV is 4. It cannot be 4 and it cannot be 24. So it must be 14, because 4 is D and 24. So 24 comes at the last. So N comes at middle, in between. So its value is IV. IV means 4. So coding or value for N is IV means 4. 4 means 14. Now O. O means O for open. O for open. And if you add DRA at last, O15, O 15. 15 means 15 in Nepali and in Hindi. So O15, O for 15. O15, O for 15. P. If you break this circle at the top of this P, and if you bring this part a little bit down, it looks like 6. But the 6 is not the position of P. It can be 16. It cannot be 26, because at 26 Z will come. We have only 26 digits in alphabet. So or in another way, you can consider P for puppy. Puppy so raha hai. Puppy is sleeping. Puppy so raha hai. Sora. Puppy so raha hai. Sora. Sora is coming. P for 16. Q. If you modify Q like this, Q will give 7. This structure, this if you rotate this part, it looks like 7. This is not 7, because G is 7, so it must be 17. It cannot be 27, because we have alphabet only up to 26. So for Q, 7 is the coding. Now let us see R. R for rat. This rat, see the red eyes of this rat, or a red circle. This if you see these two circles at a place, it looks like 8. It cannot be 8, it should be 18. Or R, if you close this R like this, this part looks like 8. So it cannot be 8, because S is already 8. It must be 18. We will not get confused with 8 and 18 with R, because R comes in your examination. We know that R comes at last, but we will get confused about the place value. We know that R for rat, and if you take out these two eyes, it will be like this. We will make 8, and it is not 8, it is 18. Or we can take this one out, this line out, and it will be 18. In this way, R is equal to 18. If you revise right now, only thinking about that alphabet, then you can easily find the number. For J was, we brought that dot, and we made that dot as 0, and the straight line of J is 1. J was 10. K was 11. L was last month 12. In this way, R for rat, the two eyes of rat represents these two circles, which means 8, and 8 means 8, which means 8 means 18. It is not 8, it's 18, because ABCD will not exceed 26, so it must be 18. Yes, if you make one straight line from here, then this whole structure looks like 9. But we know that this is not 9. We know I takes the value of 9. This is 19. It cannot be 9, so it is 19. And this is very easy for us. 2020. T for 2020 cricket match. T is equal to 20. T is equal to 20. And then U. If you write 2 and 1 together, this will make the shape of U. In U, we can easily see 2 and 1. So this 21 represents U. Coding for U is 21. B. If you write B like this, it gives 2, and B has 2 wings. This one wing and this 2 wings. So repeat this 2 twice. 2 and 2, 22. B has 2 parts. This B looks like, we can write in stylish way like this. So this B is like 2. 2 and 2 is 22. W. If you rotate W, then this can give us a value 3. but it cannot be 3, it cannot be 13, it must be 23. If you rotate W, it will give 3, it will give us 3. 3 means it is possible to have 3, 13 and 23, but 3 and 13 are not possible. So W, place value for W must be 23. Yes. Now in this modern age, anyone can easily make 2, 4 और 2, 4 गर्लफ्रेंड और बॉयफ्रेंड और 2, 4 यक्स तो जिस किसका भाई हो सकता है 2 and 4 2, 4 बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड यक्स 2, 4 यक्स गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड यक्स मीन्स 2 and 4 और in 2 and 4 24 और it has 2 wings at upper part 2 and total 4 wings 4 part 4 straight lines, so 2 and 4 24. Value for x is 24. Value for y looks like 5, it cannot be 5, it cannot be 15, it must be 25. So place value for y is 25, place value for z is 26. In this way, if you know the place value or numeric value for this alphabet easily without any confusion, then we can easily write this value in examination and you can find the answer for coding and decoding or for logical reasoning. For this question now, n was, if you break n, it will be we can break it into 2 parts, I and b. I and b means 24, sorry, I and b means 4, 4 means 20, 4 means it's 14. And u means 2 and 1, 21, m means 13, e means 5, r means 18, red, I means 9, c means 3, a means 1, l means last month 12. Without any confusion, you can find the code of numeric, and again you can find the code of m, v, l, f, q, j, b, b, k. In this way you can find the relationship between numeric and this number, and this astrology will also follow the same pattern. By knowing the numerical or fixed value or position value of alphabetical these numbers, we can easily code and decode. We will be discussing this coding and decoding in another video. For today, just recall, for A, B, C, D, E, F, we know their value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For H, the word H looks like 8 if you do some modification. For I, it looks like 9. For J, see, let us revise quickly. I, its shape look like 9. J means if you bring this dot from top to in this position, it will be 10. K means if you break this K, then it will give you 11. L means last month 12. M means May, 13, M for May, 13, 13. And if you break N into 2 parts, it will give IV, that is 14. It cannot be 24, it cannot be 4. Open, ra, OP and DRA 15. P means 16, P means 16. P means if you break this P and if you bring this upper circle to here in this part, it will give us 6. It cannot be 6, it can be 16. Q 7, R 8, 18, S 9, 19, T 20, U, V, W, X, Y and Z. In this way you know the code of every number. Thank you very much.